Well, he would want to see that one again. Maybe the ball was just drifting away from him too much. Now Monkey Moon down the middle, and it's still got through.
Yeah, almost straight at two goalkeepers, but enough power on it that it got through both of them. Mawson did not get goal side in the back corner 50-50. Both clears in Roas, free jump. Monkey snipes it underneath him. Stays low, and I prefer that way of defending, especially on land. Why pre-jump? If, you know, the shot goes over you, fair enough. And I guess that's what BDS are going to have to be thinking right now. Scaliers does put one past him. Long time left in the game. Clears on the board for Rule 1.
Yeah, nice pace, and Rise realized he had to go, otherwise Roas was going to have his target.
No nonsense from Rise. As soon as he has any idea that there's a challenge coming towards him, he moves the ball out of the way. Such a consistent land player. Now Mawson with the double tap. Monkey Moon misses. Mawson on target for the second goal. And that wasn't far off for Monkey Moon, but Mawson read the miss and buries the shot.
I mean, Monkey Moon just has to jump and hope, and he tries to cover as much of the goal as he could.
Break free from that pressure, but it's right back in there. And again, it's first challenge, getting outplayed almost every time as Rule 1 make plays on the ball with all of their players. Oh, that's a chance for Seiko, and it's in! Against the run of play, BDS find a shot, and Seiko buries it top corner.
I can tell you right now, we are on the opposite side of the arena, and the pop-off from BDS when that went in.
Rule 1 need a win in this game. BDS, such an experienced team, and Rise pushes in a second goal. It came off two Rule 1 players, but Rise will not be denied.
Rise is letting them know about it. An absolute feat when he gets the chance.
Avoiding overextending here in such a long overtime. Now 7 minutes extra have been played. BDS faking multiple 50-50s. Rise looking for the backboard reach. Leads it for Seiko, and that is going to be the first sweep of the Spring Major. BDS send Rule 1 to the lower bracket and confirm a top 6 for themselves.
Took 12 minutes of Rocket League, one Rule 1.
It really epitomises their gameplay.
Minute and a half, near enough elapsed, and that 1 goal 7 seconds in will still be the boon, but Arsenal manages to snipe down the other end, tips over that final defender.
Yeah, they just found a bit of midfield space. LJ off the ceiling, and Arsenal's ready downfield.
She does get that second contact, but Arsenal clearing it back into the opposite corner. Matera now challenging it again versus Arsenal, and he was fantastic earlier, CJ, wasn't he?
Yeah, what a shot there from Itachi as well. Just putting it behind LJ, bottom left corner. And we know for K-pop, we saw it in the Ground Zero series, the way that they can just change up their gameplay on the fly.
Waterfall straight back down into the 6-yard box. Now LJ finding Arsenal, intercepted by Batera. 1.5 minutes left. Arsenal tipping top corner.
You're joking, he slotted that top corner. His pre-jump found himself downfield. Batera couldn't get the touch. Hoxha has just thrown a dime up, and he's used the flip off the top. Did out SSG trying to find a way through this K-Cob, through this blue wall. There's Hoxha pushing forward, working it into the corner. Itachi's on, he's got no boots, he's been bumped, and LJ says, I'll take game number 1. It's Space Station.
An aerial bump, the dogfight above that Carmine Corp net, and Hoxha is the beneficiary of it. Vatira manages.
More midfield game, more midfield control from K-Cob. This is what we saw against Ground Zero, just stepping up the pace, playing for each other, but so far Space Station have been able to respond. Oh, that's a great fake underneath from Vatira. Got 2 of them, if you don't mind, in defense, and found a way through.
Vati from the ceiling to the floor, fakes out going for the reset and sends to a Space Station, swallowing everything that Carmine Corp been trying to give him.
Yeah, Space Station look fantastic right now. It feels like K-Corp are just trying to collect themselves right now, trying to gather themselves,
get back in the rotation.
Get back into business as the whiff comes through and Vatira capitalises. The defensive mistake from Space Station. The blue wall's too good not to make the most of it.
Excellent pass centre from Itachi too, but that miss is really not wanted. Vatira, respect to him, he manages to read that it might happen. It's a bit of an awkward cross ball. 1-0, Carmine Corp. 1 minute remaining. Vatira, second shot, second goal.
Yeah, 1-0, make that 2-0. Right off the kickoff, pinches off the sidewall. And look at the delayed kickoff. I don't mind it. Into the pre-flip as well.
Icing that post. Weren't quite able to find the ball's way in. Vati finding Itachi central. 1 shot on. Manages to get it over the top of LJ. And 1 goal for Carmine Corp sets them closer to that semis.
What a pass from Vatira as well. Great shot from Itachi, of course.
It nice and high. Itachi wants to then strike Hoxha in the skies again. getting much more physical, but a few whiffs on players coming out, but at least making them feel uneasy. Arsenal looking utterly uneasy on the goal line, jumps up high like a disoriented salmon and can't make any contact with that ball.
He was in a world of hurt on the goal line, as you said, disoriented. He couldn't work out where the ball was.
But gets bumped awkwardly by Itachi. Gets punted in the rear, isn't able to make anything from it. Vatira beats one to the ball, gets the reset from the ceiling, goes low, beats the man on the goal line. Fatty Goat is in town.
Beats Arsenal in the air, and then he fakes it underneath. Flip reset, Hoxha in shambles, and places it top, bottom left corner, if you don't mind. Not again, Hoxha. He had nightmares from the Vatira goal just 10 seconds ago, but he does do well there. It's a 2-goal deficit now. It's brought back out. LJ's up. LJ's ready. And LJ puts it away.
Beautiful positioning from LJ. With one coming across from Hoxha. He just waits, he lurks, and he strikes. Vatira doesn't even see him, I don't think.
Magic Bear gets that through, but it's not enough. Juicy is there on the side wall. He just has to play the 50 and kill this on the ground, but the ball is still up for Optic Gaming. AJ! And 0 seconds ties things up!
Oh, what happened to Cash here on the back wall? Oh, he got spun around backwards and ran out of real estate.
Almost a chance there for Magic Bear, but it's Cash with the save.
Oh, Cash got this away. Juicy on target, just under the bar, and cleanly done as Moist scores first.
Look at this, AJ, he has to get the read there.
Around and around we go with Joyo looking to add another, and he does with the tight angle, catching Optic napping and dancing right on by him.
Oh my goodness, look at this redirect. Gets it past 2 as well.
Just a different kind of monster at land. That's similar to what we saw out of Yan, and he was great against Moist, but not great enough. Magic Bear under the bar. Nobody to help him, did not matter. Called his own number, and it paid off.
Initial challenge, plays the miss from Joyo, got the light touch bar down and in.
Oh, another fortunate break for Optic. Tell you what, both teams have had a lot of opportunities. This game could be like 7-6 right now with the amount of opportunities that have just been left wide open. This time Reynolds scrambles across. Follow-up here is finally down the middle, and Joyo gives Moist their first goal of Game 3.
You could see the writing on the wall as soon as you realize how low on boost they were. Once Joyo got that demo, so awkward.
This is pinched, not quite where it needed to be. And Reynolds got a piece of cash there. So now here goes Magic Bear. Joyo there to meet him. Reynolds thought about it. Instead, he's got to stay home and defend this shot from Cash, and he can't. We're tied.
And even though you got the green wall, the cannon is still blowing right through it. Light touch there from Juicy, goes off the ceiling.
Yeah, he was full, so it's fine, but it looked a little awkward as he had that little pause there coming away from it. There's a shot, though, right down Broadway, and Reynolds gets his first of the series.
Look at this. You got to look at Magic Bear. Light touch, just enough for Reynolds.
Juicy, AJ, and Joyo both up. Neither made contact. It's brought back in by Cash. Flip reset available, and it goes through and in!
Call the artillery, cause the cannon, 1, 2, just past them all, gets the flip, then gets the dunk, says, I got 2 in me. But you saw AJ coming here off the respawn. Everything worked out well for him there. Even the bumps on the play. Cash, no, follow up for Juicy.
Oh my God,
what a block by the Bear. Follow up chance for Juicy, denied again. They can't buy a goal here.
Green off the play by Juicy, but AJ strafing across keeps us going into a 6th minute of overtime, and that will do it. Cash finally breaks through on his 12th shot of the game to send Moist into the top 6.
You'll notice the rotations out of everybody from Vitality is to a corner. They go up by themselves. Here's Radosin, fakes out 2 players, sets up Zen. 1-2 pass connection, and Complexity looked to be out of form. That's a double commit right into the hands of Zen.
And Radosin's just playing it on a list.
And get more risky as well. I mean, what started working the best for Complexity was throwing a player like Raceball forward, and you mention his name, you called him to show up, and what does he do?
Bring back the momentum and let Raceball get a little dicey on the goal line. Look at the circle through an AJG.
Trying to get a bump on CRR, who will fortunately get a transition. And it's been back and forth. I'd say game 2, we got that first kickoff goal, but it's slowed down. Not one team has been dominant, but Complexity finally getting some opportunity.
If Vitality are going to push the ball to the ceiling on the blue half, then take it away on the other side. Keep that pressure moving. Placements have not been a problem, but today's a very different beast. Day 1 of the major is always different. RazeBull is just like that as well.
Come on.
The Bull at midfield sees red.
Oh, the sleight of hand. You don't know what he's going to do. He fakes challenges. It looks like he's going to go for an initial shot. He waits. He makes it look silly. Makes it look goofy behind the ball. And now they've got to fight against the 36 seconds remaining. One more drive, maybe 2 at best, unless RazeBull makes it another one. 2-0. Vitality getting buried in game 3.
Fighting through the Fennec, fighting through the bumps, a bulldozer as CRR and RazeBull combine. Complexity looking to get back up to midfield. Alpha, with no boost, still manages to make this one difficult. How tough can it be for Complexity? There's the pass. Oh, what a shot would have been. Follow-up from CRR. Of course it is. 11 seconds, 1 on the board. Make a wish, it comes true.
And think back, this wouldn't even have been possible, Spaceman, if AJG didn't get that goal line save. You've got a monster like Sen on the other side that you have to fear.
Graceful at the midfield. Wonderful on the counterattacks. Both teams have had their fair share. CRR to RazeBull to CRR. It was beautiful. AJG off the post. Nobody's around. And it's a breakaway chance. Zen wide open. There it goes. Vitality. Do you believe it?